morning, guys. So if you didn't notice, last night I edited a whole bunch of vlogs. So I believe that, oh, that hurt. Stupid desk. I'm uploading 17, and today is February 1st. So I'm getting there. I'm close. I'm almost there. I'm finally almost there. But even if I do get to the point where I am up to date, I still will not be able to upload vlogs during the weekends. So during the weekends you'll get 2 or 3 vlogs that Monday or Tuesday. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind because I work a lot, and on top of schoolwork there's just no time. But at school I can read a little, take a break, edit, read again, read another chapter, read this, read that, and it helps me space out my work so I'm not as I can't read anymore. It kind of gives me that break where I can sit there and be like, okay, I've read 20 pages, I'll take a quick break, edit the vlog real quick, while it's compiling I'll read again, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. I haven't read for my class at 12:30 and it's 11:30 right now. So I gotta go do that. And then this morning it was so loud, so loud. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys I put that back up? It's back up there and it did not fall on me last night, so that's good. Well, the construction, let me get up and open the screen. Oh no, my pillow is stuck. Now lift. They took off the sidewalk. When I was getting ready for class, they took off the sidewalk, if you can tell. I don't know if you can. There's a piece of the sidewalk missing. And they're working on that, and then you see how there's like a big thing right there, and then a little thing right there? They're both the same thing, just that one's really big, that one's really small. That little one almost tipped over completely this morning. Like, it was balancing on the edge of one wheel. It was nuts. And then they came over and grabbed that guy. And that guy fixed everything! But yeah, the sidewalk is like out more. I'm thinking, even though looking at the picture, I'm not sure. Like, there's a picture, that blue sign is like a picture of the building, what it'll look like. I think that they cut open the sidewalk because that'll be like the new entrance, because there's no building there. I don't know. But we'll find out, or hopefully find out sometime. But at the same time, the building's right there, and they're right there. So maybe it's a patio, or they just broke it to break it because they can break things with machines. I don't know. But I am off to reading now because I need to read before my class. And it's raining. It's really cold outside. Like, I can see my breath. It's not too cold where I'm like freezing, but it's cold and the wind's cold and it's raining. So it makes the day more wonderful, right? Right? Oh yeah, and also, you guys, I submitted the story that I wrote and a couple poems to 2 contests. The story plus 4 poems, so it has to be a total of 5. I did a short story and 4 poems. You win $250. Then there was just a poetry one, and I submitted 4 poetries, or 5, I think it was 4, and that will win $100. So if I win both of them, which is completely absurd to ever think, I will get $350. Imagine if I got $350. Hi Matt, you're on speaker, I'm vlogging.
Hi.
What?
Said hi.
Alright, bye guys. So it's like 7, almost 8 at night. Yeah, it's kind of late. After I got out of my class at 12:30, so I got out at 1:45, I was exhausted and I started getting a headache. Basically, that's my senior seminar class. It's major author, so we focus on one major author, which is William Blake, which is a guy who's like schizophrenic, can see people talk to him that are dead, and like made up like his own belief on religion and all this crazy stuff. Sorry. And basically, I'm reading what I was supposed to read for class today that just happened. So then I have to read what's due for next Monday. And I was reading, and in class, first before I tell you what I was reading, in class the teacher was like, explained at the end how it's a tough class because it's a lot to take on, because everything that you normally believe or know or have been taught is wrong in the eyes of Blake. So he made up this little joke, and I thought it was kind of funny. He's married to an artist, and he said, Blake is kind of like my wife's art. And everyone's like, okay. And he's like, one time this guy came up to my wife and said, your work's like a Hummer. And she goes, what do you mean by that? And he said that the guy said, it's a lot to take on at once. You're just stuck there going, Like, you can't just look at it and know. You have to examine it to see and stuff like that. So anyway, this is what I'm reading. You guys can see how terrible, not terrible, it's interesting, but at the same time, it's a lot of work. A lot of brain power. Like, I was drained. Like, all my energy was gone. My brain gave up and wanted to sleep. So I slept till 5 or 4:30. Okay. Now this is, I'm going to read his work. So, thou fair-haired angel of the evening, now while the sun rests on the mountain's light, thy bright torch of love, thy radiant crown, put on and smile upon our evening bed. Smile on our loves, and while thou drawest the blue curtains of the sky, scatter thy silver dew on every flower that shuts its sweet eyes. In timely sleep, let thy west wind sleep on. The lake, thy speak silent with thy glimmering eyes, and watch the dust with silver. Soon, full soon, dost thou withdraw. Then the wolf rages wide, and the lion glares through the dun forest. The fleeces of our flocks are covered with thy sacred dew. Protect them with thine influence. And then what I'm reading is, you read his work, and then you get a perspective from other people of what it is actually saying, and what it did, and all the rhyming schemes and everything. So yeah, that wasn't so bad to read that, right? Even though you barely know what it really said, unless you read it like 5 times. So let's read what they said. The first enjambment, while the sun rests on the mountain's light, thy bright torch creates a field of sight. As the line end meets the page space, it not only conscripts the space as light, but also suspends grammar to make light seem adjectival to mountains, as if these looked light rather than heavy and dark. The clarification that light is a verbal imperative with a predicate is an emergence in syntax that corresponds to the transfer of light for which the poets call, and himself sparks with a metrically stressed rhyming across the line's turn of light thy bright. The syntactic shift enacts subtle visual shifts and transitions of twilight, wherein forms shimmer in different aspects of perception. Yeah, is that fun to read? It is, in a way, but it's a dense read. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, because I'm behind. Yay!